All right, time for math. First, let's practice our dot patterns, and we'll also do throw little Spanish colors in there too. Practice those. Okay, remember we're going to say them in English and Spanish because we're going to use this hopefully for graduation. Ready? 1, uno. 9, nueve. 2, dos. 0, cero. 5, cinco. 4, cuatro. 6, seis. 10, diez. 7, siete. 3, tres. 8, ocho. And back to uno. Good job. All right, let's see how you've only been practicing these. And you should have the link up. You should be able to practice your Los Colores. You should be pulling that up with your Spanish, practicing that too. So make sure you practice your Los. Some stuff on there. All right. Ready? Red, rojo. Orange, anaranjado. Yellow, amarillo. Green, verde. Blue, azul. Purple, morado. Put these all together here. A little mark on there from a marker. Pink, rosado, also rosa from our song. Black, blanco. I'm sorry, blanco's white. Negro, black is negro. Silly me. Brown, marron. Also cafe from our song. There's blanco, white, blanco. And last, gray is gris. And back to the rojo. Good job. All right. Because we're going to sing, hopefully for graduation, we'll sing our song, our little Los Colores. And then we'll do our little dot patterns. You can say those for Spanish for your family. And your favorite memory verse. Hopefully you're practicing that, the favorite one that you have. And what was the other? Oh, your pictures that you have. Hopefully you have your pictures done or you're working on them of something that you like doing while you were home all this time. And you can get to share that with everyone. So that'll be our little graduation program. All right, let me grab, before I start with our papers, you should have these two papers, by the way. This one and this one. You should have those two. But I want to practice some addition and subtraction. I haven't done that with you for a while on my dry erase board. So let me make up, I'm going to try to think of a story I can make up with Farmer Brown or, what could Farmer Brown be doing right now? He could probably be picking some apples. Let's make him pick some apples. Okay, so Farmer Brown picked, and my circles are going to represent apples. 3 apples. Okay, he picked 3 apples. Later, he went back and picked, how many should he have picked? What's your number you thinking? I'm thinking 4. Let's do 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he went and picked 3 apples, then he went back and picked 4 more. So 3 plus 4. How many apples does Farmer Brown now have? Let's count all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 apples. Okay. Now I'm going to switch it around. We have 7 apples up here. Okay. We have 7 apples. So Farmer Brown had 7 apples. He gave, how many should he have given away? 3. Let's make him give 3 away. So you're taking away now. See, subtraction. He gave 3 to Mrs. Brown. So let's put X's on 3 of those apples. 1, 2, 3. Remember, you always go from that end. How many apples does Farmer Brown have left? Let's count how many are left without X's. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see how we use like the same numbers. Look, you got your 7, your 7, your 3, your 3, your 4, your 4. You're just kind of doing the opposite. I should have maybe done 4 minus equals 3 to do it better. I should have done it for you that way. You know what, I am going to do that. Maybe make it a little easier for you to understand. Let's have him take 4 because it'll kind of be going backwards. He gave 4. Let's make it be 4. Gave 4 apples. So he has 3 left. So you kind of see it's like backwards. 3 plus 4 equals 7. 7 minus 4 equals 3. It's kind of backwards like that. Do you see that? You can switch your numbers around when you're taking away. Let's do another one. I'm gonna give you a harder one. I'm doing some easier numbers with you. Let's say I'm gonna use some triangles here or squares. We'll pretend they're little slices of cheese for Cheddar. Cheddar was hungry and he ate 6 pieces of cheese. That's a lot of cheese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so Cheddar was hungry and he ate 6 pieces of cheese. The hungry little mouse, huh? Good. Have a bellyache from eating all that cheese. But he was still hungry, so he went back and ate 4 more pieces of cheese. How many pieces of cheese does Cheddar have? So I'm going to add my 4 more pieces up here. 1, 2, 3. Boy, I can barely fit that in there. 4. Should have started. Look, I started bigger and I had to make them smaller. So I should have started out smaller, huh? So how many pieces of cheese did Cheddar eat? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pieces of cheese. Wow. Eat 10 pieces of cheese. I actually shouldn't have said that because now what are we going to do with this 10 pieces? I'm going to show you backwards now. 10 pieces of cheese there. We're going to take away. Well, let's just say he had 10 pieces of cheese. He had 10 pieces of cheese and he decided to give away 4 of them. See how we're using our going backwards with our number? He decided to give 4 of his 10 pieces of cheese away. So let's put X's on 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many pieces of cheese are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's kind of like a puzzle if you look at it. So we have 6 plus 4 equals 10. 10 minus 4 equals 6. You're taken away. See how easy that is? I'm going to do just one more with you. Let's see. What numbers do I want to use? Oh, let's do 5 and 3. All right. What can we make? No, what story can I make up next? We'll do something with Mrs. Brown. Mrs. Brown will make her bake some pies. She baked 5 pies. So you might go back to my circles. 5 pies. In the morning. We had this one before. So she baked 5 pies in the morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the afternoon, she went and baked 3 more. How many pies does Mrs. Brown now have? 5 plus 3 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So she has 8 pies. So Mrs. Brown has 8 pies. She's going to give 3 pies to her neighbor. We're taking 3 away now. Let's put X's on 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. How many pies does Mrs. Brown have left? How many don't have X's on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See how 5, whoops, get a little wobbly there. 5 plus 3 equals 8. 8 minus 3 equals 5. It's just like a little puzzle. See how we do that? Okay, hopefully you're learning that, because when you get to first grade, you'll be doing lots more of that, and hopefully you're catching on with it. Like a little puzzle. So I like to think it's like a little puzzle, figuring out where the numbers go and where they belong. Okay, let's get out our worksheets now. So let's start with this one. I know there's not really anywhere really much for you to write your name. So if you want to try to write your name on there itty bitty tiny, you can. If not, that's okay too. I'm not gonna make you do that. Oh, let me get out my math worksheets up here so I don't have to keep trying to like look and read it, that I can just read it from over here on the side. Yeah, but out over here, the ones I made copies of. We're gonna have to draw shirts. I'll try to show you an easy way. Don't know why they think that kindergartners can draw shirts. I don't know, but I'll try to do my best to make it easy for you. It's not going to look like a shirt. So this is for the blue whale. I'm reading the directions here for, let me tilt this a little bit more for the blue whale. Look at the picture. Make a picture graph about plain shirts and striped shirts. So you're going to look at the kids. Some are wearing plain white shirts. Some are wearing green striped shirts. So let's count the plain white shirts and see how many there are. All right, let me be able to point to them. I'm going to use my red pen. Should be able to see. 1, 2. All right. Hopefully I counted them all, because I don't have a teacher book for this one. Hopefully I'm able to see them all okay on here. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm getting 8. Here we count again on this other. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So we got to make, well, they did the first one for you. We got to draw 8. How many spaces are in there? 8 shirts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's only 8 spots. So we got to draw shirts across this whole thing. So let me show you an easy little way to do it. Do with my red crayons. My red crayons are really hard to draw. What I would do is make see how I kind of made like a square or a rectangle you can do. And for the sleeves, I would add, see how I added like a little square there, and then add a sleeve on this side. That's like, I know it looks weird, but that's probably the easiest way that I can think of for you to be able to draw a shirt, because it's hard. So let me make like a rectangle. And when you make your rectangle, you can make like a little dip for the top of the shirt. Let me show you here. almost like a little U at the top of your X. See how you make it like a U and then go around, and then put 2 squares on the sides for the sleeves. Okay. Oops. It's hard for me to draw with this red crayon. You see that? That looks a little more like a shirt. So make a little U. I'll show you again. A little U. Make a little U like that. Just a shallow one, not very deep. And then draw and across. I put that too close, and so my shirt sleeve's going to be going in the other block. And then just 2 squares for your sleeves. All right, let's finish them around. I'll do mine, you do yours. Let's try to finish them in each box. Just do your best. It's not going to, I don't know why they make little kindergartners do that. Because it's hard. But we got to fill them up. And we're showing white shirts. Okay. I'll give you a couple of minutes to finish yours. You can see mine aren't, I'm a grown up and mine don't look that great. Especially this one. That one too. Like, yeah. I think my best one's my last one. I think that's my best one. Oh, you know what? We need to trace over that one too. I'll trace over mine. And it's just hard with this big crayon. So you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll give you another minute to draw. Then we have to draw. I'm going to use my green crayon so I can make a green stripe on the other shirt, and we'll count how many green striped shirts there are. At least we don't have to draw as many. So I'll give you another minute to work on that. Just do your best. It doesn't have to be perfect. As long as it kind of maybe looks like a little bit of a shirt. Or if you're having that much trouble trying to make it, just make a square box. You know it means it's a shirt. All right, let's count how many green striped shirts there are. So we'll start here with this girl. So we have 1. Let's look over here at the table. 2, 3, and 2, 3, 4. On this kid here, 5. All right, let me look on here. 1, 2, 3, 5. So we are making 5 down here in this row. So again, like make your little U, the top of your, in the middle, put a green stripe. I'll show you, or 2 stripes. You need 2 stripes. There's mine. So your U, make your rectangle, 2 squares for sleeves, and 2 stripes in the middle. You don't have to put any stripes on the sleeves. Just put them on so you have them in the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. So remember, we're making 5, right? We counted 5. 1, 2, 5. So we make 5. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to end over here. So make sure you're counting as you're drawing. 5 green striped shirts. You don't need to put anything on the sleeves. All right, so I have my 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let you finish up making those. Let me get my red crayon to write answers. Give you a minute yet to finish that up. And if you're having trouble, just make a square. If it's giving you that much trouble, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, I can't believe they're trying to make kindergartners draw shirts. Look, I'm a grown up and mine don't even quite look like shirts. I don't think that looks, but I'm just trying to figure the easiest way for you to be able to do it. Oh, they just want to make kids get frustrated, huh? All right, I'm going to read the directions for the green turtle while you're finishing that up. The directions for the green turtle say, write how many of each kind of shirt. Circle the number that shows more. So we're going to count. Remember, let's count again our white shirts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to write an 8 down here by the white shirt. Doing your graph. And we counted our green stripes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're going to write a 5 next to there. Okay. And it says circle the number that shows more. So which one is more, 8 or 5? Look at which one do we have more of? The white shirts, right? So you're going to circle your number 8 for me. 8 is more. Shows we have more white shirts than green striped shirts. Okay, in the back, we got to draw boys and girls. I will show you an easy way. We're not going to draw it like how they have that girl on there. I will show you an easy way to draw a girl. And I can use this the back side of the page. So I'm going to use my red marker. So let's look here. I think let me read what the directions say. They say, look at the picture, make a graph about girls and boys. So let's take a look at this picture. We want to know how many girls we have in this picture. So let me see. Let me try to count with you here. It's hard to look at this picture. So I try to look at my other one over there. It's hard for me to see it like this because I'm looking into my computer screen to show you this. And when I look at everything, it's all backwards. It's like if you hold up a paper to a mirror. So that's what I'm looking at when I try to point to stuff and show you. All right, let's count our girls. So we have 1, 2, 3. Looks like 3. Let me look on my paper here. 2, 3. Yeah, I'm only seeing 3 girls. Well, that's good. And they already drew one for us, so they're going easy on us. All right, let me show you a way to make a girl. You're going to use a triangle for her dress. So first make a circle for her head. And you're going to give her some hair and a smile. A little bit harder. So make your head. And for her body, you're going to draw a triangle. And give her some arms and legs and feet. See the triangle? The triangle is like a dress. That's how you know the difference between a girl and a boy. All right, so we need one more yet to draw, right? Because we said 3 girls. 1, 2, 3. So let's make another one like it. Circle for her head. Give her some hair. Smiley face. Triangle for her body. That's her dress. Okay. Give her some hair. Eyes and a mouth. Triangle for her body. There you go. It's a triangle for her body. That's how you know it's a girl because it's a dress. You can trace over the other girl. There you go, in detail with her dress, huh? You can give her fingers and stuff. Ours can just be simple. Okay. I kind of traced over it. All right. I even gave her buttons. Oh, if you want to put a couple buttons on your girl, on her dress. There, I put 2 buttons on. If you want to put 2 buttons on your dress, you can do that. All right, we have our 3 girls. So let's count how many boys. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me see if I counted that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 boys. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we go all the way to there. For a boy, you're just going to make a stick figure. Let me show you. Just a head, a body. Give him 2 hands, 2 feet. And you can give him a face. So just make a stick figure for a boy. All right, you're doing 6 of those stick figures for boys. All right, so a head, body, arms, legs. Give him a smile. hard to draw a face on mine with this marker because there's not much space. We're doing 6 boys, remember. Okay. Little stick figures. There you go. Give you a couple of minutes to finish your stick figures. So just a circle for the head, straight line for the body, arms and legs, some feet. You can give them a smiley face if you want. And once again, it says write how many girls and how many boys. So you're going to, next to your girls, how many girls did we have? 3, right? So you write your 3 down. And how many boys did we have? 6. So you'll write a 3 and a 6. All right. Hopefully you're about done making your stick figures. I'll give you another minute because we're going to do one more thing yet. You have to circle number. Don't circle anything yet. Don't circle anything yet. It's different than the other side. Just give you a minute here. So now when you are doing these graphs, you don't count the one that's on the outside here. When they ask how many girls, you start inside the graph. This is just to show you, okay, we're talking about how many girls. So when you start your counting, you count inside the boxes. You don't count the person or whatever. You'll see we're going to be doing balloons on the other page. You're not counting the one outside of the graph of the box. It's just to show you that that's where that goes in that particular row. Okay? You're only counting the ones inside the boxes. All right, you should have your 3 and 6 written down on there. I'm going to read you. It says also, it's for the green turtle. It says, so we wrote how many girls and how many boys. I want you to circle the number that shows fewer. Fewer. Remember, fewer means less, not as many. So smallest group. So which one's the smallest group of boys or girls? Girls. So you're going to circle the 3. So that's how your paper should look. That was a tough paper drawing all that stuff. Just do your best. It doesn't have to be perfect. Not everybody's an artist. You saw how I drew the stuff. And I'm a grown-up. All right, you should have this page next. This will be so much easier. We don't have to draw stuff. Yeah, why didn't they give us balloons to draw? Huh? Why didn't they give us balloons to draw? That would have been easy to draw balloons. My, huh? All right, let's see. The directions say, look at the graph, write how many of each kind of balloon. Circle the number that shows the most balloons. Mark an X on the number that shows the fewest balloons. So let's look at our graph. So see how I told you they have these pictures outside. You do not count these. This is just to show you. When you count, you start with what's inside of the box when you are counting in a graph. Always remember that because you will, in the future, have some tests and stuff on this. So inside, let's count inside the box. How many purple? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 purple balloons. You're only counting the ones in the boxes, not this one outside. So we're going to write a 5 down here. How many yellow balloons? Remember, we're only counting inside the boxes. 1, 2, 3. Write a 3 down there. And how many green balloons? These look like, to me, these look like upside down pears, huh? All right, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So write a 7 down. These are all odd numbers. 3, 5, and 7 are all odd numbers. Remember, even, odd. We'll practice with you next week some even and odd numbers. Review that with you. All right, so then it says, circle the number that shows the most balloons. What do we have the most balloons of? It's the green, right? And so you're going to circle the number 7. So circle your number 7 and put mark an X on the number that shows the fewest balloons. So what do we have the least amount of, the lowest number of? Yellow. So we're going to put an X on the 3. Put an X on it. Okay. That was easy, huh? We didn't have to draw nothing. All right, let's do the back side. Party gifts. Boy, I wish those were real gifts, don't you? Now, once again, remember, look, they have these on the outside of our graph to show you that in this row, it's this red package. In this row, it's all the blue. And in this row, it's the striped. So once again, I believe we're doing the same thing. Let me read what it says. Look at the graph. Write how many of each kind gift. Write which number shows the kind that there were the most of the party. Oh, how do you know? And it says circle the number. So let me, can you do it? Do that. So let's count our gifts. Remember, we're only counting the ones in the boxes, inside the graph box here. So let's start with the red ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Write a 6 down here. Blue. Let's count our blue packages. Once again, remember, we're only counting what's inside the boxes here. We're not counting this one on the outside. Start here with 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So write an 8 down here for the blue. Okay, you should have 6 and 8. And let's count the striped ones. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's put 7 there. So we have 6, 7, and 8, huh? So now it says, which number shows the kind there were the most of at the party? Which number? The kind there were the most of. The blue, huh? That's the most because it's all full. The whole graph was full of them. How do you know? Well, you know because it's the highest number, and it shows on your graph. The graph is full. There's no empty boxes. These have empty boxes, so we know because this is full all the way to the end. And so it says circle the number. So you're going to circle the number the most, which is 8. Okay. So that's pretty easy. Graphs are pretty easy. I always like doing them, other than having to draw all those things we had to draw. All right, that's it for math today for your Friday. All we have left is Bible. So I'll meet you next for Bible. We'll pray, review our story. We'll do our true or false questions, see what you remember about Paul and Silas. I'm going to do my little Bible review with you next. We don't have any worksheets on Fridays. So I'll see you next for Bible.